Good evening, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and I got you some new Magistus cards revealed, which is really exciting. Now, I gotta be quiet because it's literally 12:30 at night and everyone's sleeping, so enjoy the MSMR. Anyway, we got some new Magistus cards. We already had the V-Jump promo revealed earlier today. It was a top secret effect, so we don't know what it does. But now we have two new Magistus main deck monsters. Oh, one main deck monster, one spell. So let's get into this. So first things first, we have Gift of the Magistus Crowley. This is a level 4 Dark Spellcaster Effect Monster, 1800 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. This card is added to your hand except by drawing it, spell summon it. It's a popular effect. If this card is normal or spell summon, fuse and summon one Magistus or invoke card fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. And this card is always treated as Alistair Invoker while committing the fusion summon. That is a pretty awesome effect. So, first thing that I thought about is that you can just small world into this card in any deck. So you can small world, add this card, summon it itself, then immediately use it as a fusion material, which is really, really solid. And ultimately, it allows any deck that wants to play this as either a free level 4 extender, or just make a free Mekaba. If you have a light deck, if you have a dark deck, then cool. It plus anything else equals a lovely Calgia, which is pretty strong. And overall, it is a really interesting card. Next, we have Vera Magic of the Light. This is a quick play spell. This card is always treated as a Magistus and a Witchcrafter card. You can only activate the first card of this effect's name once per turn. If you control a Magistus or Witchcrafter monster, send a Spellcaster monster or spell from your deck to graveyard. And then it also has a bonus effect that when an opponent activates a card effect, spell someone with Magistus or Witchcrafter monster from your hand or deck. That is a pretty insane effect. So basically this card is saying, hey, I am just Foolish Burial for the archetype. You can send any Spellcaster or spell from your deck to grave. However, if your opponent activates a monster effect or just activates any card effect in response to you, instead of doing that effect, you can also just spell summon a Magistus or Witchcrafter directly from the deck, which is actually pretty solid. Now notice how none of these cards lock you into anything. You can, funny enough, just play this card in any deck. If your opponent's like playing against you, they hand trap you, cool. Chain this card, spell summon out either the Magistus from deck or Witchcrafter from deck, and then you just proceed to pop off from there. Really, really cool card. I really like it. It has some potential as a really cool engine in some really cool rank 4 decks, or just any decks that have really generic typings. Really, really cool. I'm really excited to see where these cards go. And yeah, really awesome stuff. But before I go any further, we also have some new DDD cards revealed, which is pretty awesome as well. So I was just going to make it 2 separate videos, but I decided it's late at night. And there's only 2 cards for the DDDs and 2 cards for the Magistus, so let's just go over the DDDs as well. So this is the new DDD Chord Surveyor. This is a level 8, 2000 attack, 2000 defense pendulum. It's a scale 1. Its scale effect is, once per turn, if a pendulum summoned DDD monster... if you pendulum summon a DDD monsters, you can target up to 3 cards your opponent controls with the same type or attribute as each other. Tribute 2 of those face-up monsters. If you do, this card gains attack and defense to the total amount of attributed monsters from hand or field. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. It's not true. Let me read that again. Once per turn, if you pendulum summon 1 DDD monsters, you can target 3 monsters your opponent controls with the same type or attribute as each other. Tribute 2 of those face-up monsters. And if you do, the other gains attack and defense equal to the attributed monster from hand or field. Interesting. Its monster effect is you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You can discard 1 card and 1 other DDD monster, spell summon this card from your hand. If this card is no more spell summon, add 1 DDD monster with 0 attack, 0 defense from your deck to hand. So that's actually really, really solid. So this card just says, hey, discard any of the DDD monsters you want in graveyard, spells on this guy as a free level 8 extender, Then, because it was special summon, you can add a DDD monster with 0 attack and 0 defense when you take the hand, which means you can add your 0 attack starter. The 0 attack starter will get you any gate you need, and then you can proceed from there, which is really, really good. Next, you have DDD Scales Surveyor. This is a level 2, 0 attack, 1000 defense, pendulum effect monster, scale 9. You can only use the pendulum effect to discard his name once a turn. During the standby phase, you can target up to 2 cards in your pendulum zone. Their pendulum scales become 0 until the end of the turn. Wait. So there's a target up to 2 cards in your pendulum zones. Their scales become 0 until the end of the turn. So I guess you just want to target the other scale and make the other scale 0. So depend summon not 8s. Really, really strong. You only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name once a turn. If you control a DDD Pendulum monster, spell summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or spell summon, make it level 4. If this card is sent to graveyard or added to the extra deck face up, target one DDD Pendulum monster you control, return it to the hand. Very interesting effect. So basically what this card allows you to do is that it's a free level 4 Pendulum monster, and it also modulates your scale, allowing you to Pendulum summon level 8s now, which the new one is level 8. We also have Ragnarok and all the other level 8s, which are really, really good. So overall, I do think these cards will be seeing play. Do I think there will be multiples? Probably not, but I do think 1 or 2 will be pretty standard in a deck for DDDs. They are a really cool fusion, synchro, XYZ, pendulum archetype. So I think these cards have potential in the deck. We'll just have to see what the ratios will be. And the DDD players can use their big brains to wrap around the new combos for these cards. Overall, I think these cards are really solid. We'll see how to see where they go from here. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy. Don't think stupid. See you on the next one, and bye.